Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Charlotte and Jerry Richardson Stadium, the home of the Charlotte 49ers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on last season's national champions, the Charlotte 49ers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Canes will kick this deep to begin the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Charlotte 49ers offense comes on the field to open this game. And, Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the 49ers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
They're going to run it here. Runs through the defender. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, 49ers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Miami's offense gets their first crack now. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down, and it's caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team on the field now. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Okay, ready?
On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. What a grab by the junior.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Running through it. They can't get him to the ground. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte. Took some extra time in the weight room paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That'll be a sack. The defense has the last word here in this period. Well, Kirk, it's Charlotte in the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches, because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. He feels the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Looking to throw it on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Pass complete on a crosser. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Good enough for first down yardage. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And that one will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Charlotte. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The 49ers will kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Canes come up to the line in the hurry-up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And third and short, they hand the ball off. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the ball is picked off. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. A huge defensive score.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. He's past the marker, still on his feet. Slides to avoid the big hit. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Play action here on first down. Catch made on the right side. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Has the first down, is still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Off the play fake on first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Zips it down the middle. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the margin remains 24, still a 3-score game. Well, Kirk, it's Charlotte in the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds and try to preserve that clock.
And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up.
Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He'll get into the end zone for the two-point try. They're back within 2 scores, but not much time remaining. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. Pounding away with the run game. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And there's the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the 49ers line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The 49ers look to keep this drive moving. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 16 after the miss.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. Dumps a short throw down to the running back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop. Here comes this Charlotte offense back on the field now. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And tackled after a small pickup there. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Ball handed off. He's got the 1st and still going. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave him a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
No, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You could almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.